Greetings! This is the start of the tutorial for the mud farm. Greetings! This is Ginthian, and today we are playing on Minecraft on the Veil server using Minecraft 26.1.2. And today I want to start off with building out an area for a mud farm, and that's what I'll show you how to make. Start by digging this area out, and I'll get right back to you. Okay, I am back, and here is the area I have created, carved out, mined to put the mud farm in. I actually want to raise this up by one level. I'm going to do this. And we'll be right back and start the tutorial. Let's start by putting a chest down here, and then a hopper into the top right here, and then we can put a transparent block, glass, or in this case copper cage here, and then we can go and use a temporary block there. Actually get up, and what we're going to do is do a block like so, and we want a repeater here on one tick, and then we're going to do another block here and a redstone torch. Now, to keep this powered and not require this redstone torch, we're going to put a repeater here, and if we then put a block here, and then we're going to put a redstone torch here. This, if it's done right, now this is locked, and you no longer need this redstone torch or this block. And you no longer need this one or this one. Next, we want to go around to the front, and we want to put a dispenser here, and then across from it put a temporary block here, and put a second dispenser here. So these are alternating in the directions that they are facing. We no longer need this block. Now if we go around to the back of the farm, we're going to put a hopper into this dispenser, and we can go ahead and fill this dispenser with bottles. With the dispenser full, we can then add bottles to here. We want to put 16 in the last position, and go ahead and fill the rest with bottles, and the 16 will be last, so make sure this is no more than 16. Once we do that, we want a block here, and we'll be able to start putting the water in. Next, we can add a block here and a temporary block here. And once we have that, we can add this block here, here, 3 tall, 3 tall on this side as well. And then we can do the trapdoors. We want 3 trapdoors on top of each other and then open them up. This is where we will put the water. Next, we will put a hopper into the side of this one, and then go ahead and put blocks around it. This is where we're going to put our water, so let me get my 3 buckets of water. And then we can go back. We no longer need this block. Now we will fill in the water. Make sure to put this one on the bottom. Put the next one on this block. Put the final one on this block, and it will be flowing back into this hopper. We're now going to move to the front of the farm. We're now going to work on the part that supplies the dirt to the player, and for that purpose we will put a dropper and we will put it right here. After that, we want to go ahead and remove these 2 blocks and put a temporary or transparent block right there. Now I can go over and get this, and we can put a hopper into the side of this right here, and then on top of that we'll put a chest right here, and then from over here we can get rid of these blocks and put a chest right here. With this transparent block above it and no block above that, we can open this chest. This will be where all of the dirt goes to feed the player that is making mud. The last thing to do is to put a piece of redstone on top, right here, on top of this dropper, like so. Finally, we need to add a place to stand, so we will add some blocks here. Finally, I'll add some more blocks along here, at which point I can then add stairs here, and I'm going to fill stairs here. That gives us a platform to stand on. Now, one thing we have to do is let's go ahead and put a temporary block in here, and then when we get up to the top we can put a temporary block there, and then 2 blocks here to cover up this top, and of course get rid of that temporary block, and then we can get rid of these. And that will keep the water bottles from popping out the top and becoming a problem. Next thing we're going to do is fill in this dispenser with dirt. You can actually then fill this hopper and this chest with dirt as well, and that will allow you to keep going as long as possible. Now that we are this far along, let's go ahead and put the dirt in our offhand, and we can put the shovel, which I recommend the shovel should have at least Unbreaking 3. And then we can go and we can start the process of making mud. As you can see here, when you don't have an efficiency 5 shovel, it actually works better. This solves the problem of having the bottles thrown out and the dirt throwing everywhere. This is achieved simply by placing the dirt and then holding down both mouse buttons at the same time. But without any kind of efficiency on the shovel, you can see the shovel runs out of durability pretty quickly. So there you have it. That's the mud farm. And now I can create as much mud as I want very quickly. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. As you can see, there's a problem here. I've got bottles coming out, being accidentally spit out. So what I need to do is put these bottles back into the system